What is up, everybody, and welcome to Stylus League episode 89. Mike Thompson is always here with my buddies. We're going to be sculpting stuff. We got the great Dope Hope here with us, and that being said, I hope you got a coffee because we're going to be doing big things. All right.
It's the Stylus League. Mike and B pitching the pen, making pitches ascend to the highest ring. The league. Raul running the scheme. Tune into the program and wide receive. Yeah, we dropping these seeds. Art over everything. Drive the dream.
League assemble.
Hey. Good morning, everybody.
Form of a fat guy from COVID.
Wow.
Used to be at the top of his prime, on the decline. What? Not me. That's not me.
Well,
why are you talking about me? That's
before
not all right.
Before we get started, there was a little something you missed in the intro. Raul, what do we do each week?
We do stuff. That's all they need to know. They don't need to know anything else. If you don't know, you better ask somebody.
Raul, what do we do each week, Raul? What do we do?
So every month there's a theme that the team here sculpts off of. The theme for this month is going to be Doom. And every week you guys kind of hop in, tease out your work, do a little thing. We always check in as to where you guys started during the week and where you guys end. I'm always super impressed to see where you guys end. Speaking of which, where are we starting this week, Bradley?
So, Joe, how was your week? You were good?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You do good? That after.
We're doing no small talk today.
Solo layout. What you doing?
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
What you doing?
I look at Joe never gets a chance to say hello. Have you noticed this is a trend?
I did. I shouted it out before.
Yeah.
Like what Mike has failed to realize, Joe does not want the stage brightly shined on.
You can say hi. Come on,
He
bro.
doesn't like the lights.
Come on, bro.
Actually,
Doesn't like the lights.
So I'm doing what, Hell King or something like that from Doom, and this is where I'm at. This is what it looks like right now. I spent a lot.
Not true. He's lying. He's lying.
I spent a lot of work, and then I was stressing, and then I was like, oh, let me do this. Let me do a little bit of this, and then where did I land? Where did I land with this guy? There's more. Wait, there's more. I worked hard.
Very well rehearsed.
Yeah,
I worked hard.
Which one is where you are now?
As soon as I hide all these other tools, this is where I'm at right now.
This is the new one though. That first one was the old one? Okay.
Yeah, the first one was the old one.
Yeah, so you did a little bit over the last over the last week.
I see you poly painting.
Yeah,
Trying to show me up with your poly painting.
This is just filler. This is just filler right now.
Yeah, that's how I feel about every time I talk. Okay, cool. So then what's your plan for this week, Bradley?
So for today, my goal is because the Hell King, whatever, has
Hell Knight.
These little
Hell Knight.
Hell Knight.
Yep.
He has a mix between like bony and organic skin going over some of his bony pieces. So for today, I'm going to weld my extra geo into the character, and then I'm going to split off the head to make it to its own subtool so I can get a little more detail there, and then I will work towards blending everything together.
Sounds great, man. I'm really excited to see how this turns out. Seeing where you were last week and getting a chance to see you work a little bit on it yesterday, it's definitely coming along really good, man.
I long for the old no confidence, not creeping up on my heels Bradley. That was my favorite version of Bradley. I don't like this. I don't like this new upstart can do stuff. Good anatomy, Bradley. That's a problem for me. It doesn't work for me.
Sorry. I'll be crap later, I promise.
Just saying.
I'll be crap later. Love it. Absolutely love it. Mike, what about you, sir?
I am doing a piece of concept art by Alex Palma, who is dope as well. This is a good show for us with Dope Pope because Alex is dope also. But
He's a
he
concept artist
he's
at id for Doom. As
yeah,
well.
yeah. So he's done stuff for Doom as well. I can't get past this. God, this is so dope. I can't get past this trap jaw, y'all. But anyway, I chose this guy. I like to call him Monster. Oh, let me stop. Anyway, yeah. So that's that. The old one. Wait a minute. I can't hold on. I'm gonna do like Bradley. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait a second.
you're so prepared too.
I gotta show you the first one when it was not that great. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. All right. So this is where I am now.
Mike is going back to when it was a Z-sphere.
This is where I am now. This guy.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. Except it's not. This is where I am now, you guys. Haha! I fooled you like Bradley. You didn't even see that coming.
Not at
so
all. I could not
yeah.
tell.
So it's this dude here. I still got to play around with the proportions and stuff, but I just kind of been messing around with some of the detail and re-meshing it. So now if I go like all low, it's a nice low mesh, and that's it. Boom.
Yeah, very nice.
I on your reference, you have a dude like measuring his belly. What exactly are you using that for?
But a guy measuring his belly.
Yeah, what is that? Yeah, go back to your reference board. So, yeah,
this
what's
guy.
up with that dude? Yeah.
Hey, listen,
I
man.
like
What
that. Hey,
what I choose-
inspiration comes where it comes. All right.
what I choose to do in the off season without a tan is my own business. So don't worry about that. Don't even worry about that.
What are we gaining followers right now? That's amazing. Subscribe.
No, I needed reference for the big boy. So that's this is where I've been kind of looking.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And then you know what else was like a really good Bradley and Pope. If you aren't using it, at first I was looking at the thing because obviously, but the Callisto protocol has some really good reference for this kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what I mean?
Callisto protocol had some really great models in it.
I almost want to play it just to see it. You know what I mean? Maybe you know what? I'll go on YouTube. I'll save $60.
If you're
Yeah, I was about
gonna
to say.
play it, that's the reason to play it because it does look better than anything else.
I love the whole boils thing. That's kind of dope.
It gets repetitive real quick, but other than that, I mean, it's a beautiful looking game.
Yeah.
They dropped the price, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really easy to do when you don't sell it. All right,
All right. Anyway, that's me.
Thanks, Mike.
Yep.
And last but not least, before we do anything, hey Joe, how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? You doing good?
This is my reference. I also am working on an Alex Palmer piece. Palma, not Palmer.
What did I say?
I said no. I screwed it up. I said Palmer.
Oh, okay.
Alex Palma. He's the same artist Mike's piece is based on. This is a personal piece of his, but he does work for Doom. He does work on the Doom games, so it kind of applies. I also have some reference for the aquatic creatures that this seems to be the calling from. And where am I at? This is where I was at last week. Last week's session, this is where I got to, which is very rudimentary blocking. Today, my goal would be to try to match the ref a little bit better. Like that means just like finessing the forms so that everything starts to look more like what I see in this image. And then maybe throw on some color as well. Because usually in the halfway point where I start to feel comfortable with the forms, that's when I throw on color just to see what that looks like too. And you know, that's usually like a breakthrough where you're like, you know, you're somewhere with the sculpt as soon as you start.
What are you thinking for color on that, Joe? Because you don't have any color reference for that guy.
Exactly. So yeah. So that's why in my ref, I'm inspired by I like this deep red that's going on in this lobster over here with the really bright highlights towards the tips of stuff. I just find that beautiful. But there's also like some really gorgeous coloring going on here, like marine blues mixed with oranges and yellows and dark browns. and
Yeah.
spots. And that's like, I don't know, like those legs, I find them terrifying and beautiful at the same time.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on in this color. I might be going through crazy trial and error just to try to find something that looks good to me. Because what looks good in this reference image, as soon as you put it on your model, you might hate it. And I go through that a lot. So I don't know yet, but I'll figure it out as I go.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, super excited to see how that goes. I think the coloring's really going to make this model pop.
You know, Dope Pope's second. His rapping name is actually No Nonsense Joe. On the block, he's known as No Nonsense Joey.
No Nonsense Joey. On the block, you say?
Yeah.
All right.
His sister's Jenny. I just wanted to throw that out. Okay. All right,
Let's
go.
What's good, Jenny? Pencils down. Let's go. Let's get this started, guys.
His sister may or may not be Jenny. Stylus League is not responsible for these comments.
Thank you. I'll make sure to edit that in post. All right, getting to some of the folks in chat. We have Ram. Ram asks, will the Dope Pope give Mike and Bradley a lesson or blessing? Wait, blessing, tune in and see. Oh, okay. A lesson or blessing. Tune in and see. Lessons. Yep. The Stylus League. What's up? And Ram also says the league is doomed. That yeah, that's
thanks for the confidence there, Ram.
Yeah. Hey, it's a theme. You got to give it to him. Also, shout out to
hey, I see what you did there.
Yeah. Shout out to Kyle Hausman, who liked on Facebook. This is multi-stream, so we do prefer YouTube, but please see us wherever you can see us. Aram says, "Sup, gents? What's up, Aram? How you doing?
What's up?"
Jamie B says, "Hey guys, what's up, Jamie?" Gus did is this Fat Albert? Hey. What's up, guys?
Sounds like Fat Albert.
That's what we did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're doing it.
It's cool.
Albert,
I own it, man. I'm all about that. Shane? Did I freeze? Oh no.
No, Raul froze. That's cool.
No,
all right, we're Raul. You got that cheesy face.
But you know what? Of all the times for him to freeze, that's actually not a bad spot.
We remove him.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
What's up,
Shane said, "What's up, guys?" Jamie B say, "Hey, guys."
Hey, what's up, DK?
What's up?
What up, DK?
Hey, Shane. Welcome to the stream.
Wait, did we do Erms?
Gus says, yeah, earlier he was one of the top ones.
Oh. Okay.
Gus says, Hell Knight, sweet. Rob, Stylus League, good morning.
What's going on, Rob?
Hey, mini chick.
Hello.
Let's take a minute. That looks amazing, Bradley. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you.
Tell him
leave that on for a little bit.
Don't tell him.
Is just house. Hi, Mario Cat.
Hey, Mark.
Good morning. You know what's cool? You know, we can say good morning and it's almost morning for everyone everywhere. Just about for our audience.
Maybe. In Australia, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, unless anybody in
Jinx.
China.
Do we have anyone from Australia?
In the future.
If not, could someone share our screen with someone in Australia so we can, like, you know, get into that market? Hello, good morning. All right. Rob says, "I'm loving this challenge."
Oh yeah, you want to talk about that a little bit, Bradley?
Actually, I have a whole screen to share on that. Let's go to our Discord.
You guys didn't know. Bradley's going to share a little tidbit with you.
Where is it? I think I put it in announcements. I think I'm so well organized.
Man, Raul straight up crashed, son.
Oh, wow, he did, huh?
Yeah, his computer's like, not today. There we go. Share screen, switch this.
Just screams.
So if you haven't had a chance to join our Discord, we have a challenge going on for Doom. The goal is to have a complete finished piece by the end of when is submission? No, submission June 9th, 2023. And the winner of the challenge will get a Dell Workstation PC. So if you have not started the challenge, you have more than enough time. And we put up the criteria for what it will. We have judges, so ideally we'll be able to have the Super Friends and and Ian joining us to judge, and hopefully I can get Dope in to kind of help be a tiebreaker for us. So please start your challenge, and even if you if you don't finish a piece, I would suggest just go through the process. There's quite a few people in our Discord has already started to share their progress and you can ask questions, get help, and just go through it. The more projects you complete, the more you level up.
Right.
Cool.
Well, he said
All those things.
computer, full computer, desktop,
Full
keyboard,
computer.
mouse,
Keyboard. All
full
that.
system is the prize.
Wow, that's
You need to get your own monitor, all right? We can't do everything. Gotta get your own monitor.
You gotta get your own monitor. I have an announcement to make too. So if you
where's
guys,
the link for that? Do you have?
I'm
the
gonna
link
put I'm gonna put it in the chat. I got it. So I did a tutorial series for Gnomon that they just released of this guy. It was a ZBrush sculpt / paint over, and I'll just zoom in on it and then I'll give you the link. I have a discount code for everybody that Gnomon was very nice to provide. So this is the dude. Artwork for this is based off of concept art by my friend Cameron Davis, who is known for such games as Guitar Hero and Others is the title of the other one. Yeah. So anyway, no, Cameron's a beast. But yeah, so over here, this is the tutorial. There's 7 parts to it. Anybody who is interested in doing a full workflow from comp through poly painting, you got my technique here, through paint over, and finally compositing in ZBrush. And as you saw, I started off as ZBrush Z-spheres. So whole lot. And then the final product is this. And if you want to get this, the link is, let's bring this back over here. And I'm putting the link in the chat, and we'll also provide it on the Discord. If you're a follower of ours on the Discord, there is the link. And if you are in our Discord, I will share with you the discount code there, but it's 20% off. So if you haven't yet joined our Discord, if you are thinking about it, it's good reason. Also, the guys at Gnomon are giving me a code to give one person a free year of Gnomon subscription, which is a gigantic prize. So we're going to figure out how we're going to give that away, and we'll do that in the future.
Damn, that's looking good, man. That's going to be worth every penny.
Thanks, bro.
I don't like the fact that I mentioned Fat Albert and my internet cuts out completely. How far did we get in the chat so that I don't like redo any of the stuff?
I went through all of it. You're good.
You went through all of it?
Through all of it?
Yep.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You got to.
You want me to repeat all the same names?
You
Don't
got
correct
to
me live on camera. I went through
No.
everybody.
No, you didn't. You
Only
didn't.
one
You said,
person. Only one person is new. Hi, Ivan. How are you?
all right. If you're in the chat and Bradley missed you, please say Bradley missed you.
Yeah.
Or
Go
am I
ahead.
crazy? Bradley likes
Go
to
ahead.
gaslight me. He ain't doing it today.
Sure.
You're not doing that today.
I went through everyone who
You did not.
said something on the chat. I did.
No. Jamie B said, Mike,
Oh,
that sculpt is awesome, and you didn't say that intentionally.
Intentionally, I think so.
That's how you do. So you did not get everybody.
So here's a Jamie B said something earlier, and I said hi. You want me to
Oh,
say
so you skip
everything he
all
said?
the. Oh, I see what it is. He says hi to people once, and that's you just get one. You get one.
Well,
Everybody gets one.
Make
Well,
sure
yeah,
your
'cause I
chat
gotta-
counts, guys.
I
Make
gotta
sure
work.
your chat counts.
Like
Free chat
I gotta
counts.
work. Gotta
No.
work.
Okay, so you got quite a bit to catch up on, Raul. He didn't do nothing.
You know,
Okay, so I'm gonna
you
assume
know.
that everything from Ivan down has not been addressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can re-say Gus. You can re-say Rob.
Start
you
at
can
Maricat.
re-say
Start after
David.
Maricat. He didn't do anybody after Maricat.
You can re-say. Hey, Fred said I missed him, but Fred
See?
didn't say anything. But Fred didn't say anything at the top.
Nah, Fred.
Fred-
No, your
No,
chat
no.
counts.
Hey,
Every
hey.
chat counts.
Hey, Fred just wrote he missed me and didn't write anything above. All right.
Hey, no.
He said I said Mike is great. I don't
See?
know what it is in the list.
See,
I don't know what it
that's
is
the
in
thing.
list.
No, Bradley's not
Bradley
reading those.
missed me.
Bradley chooses not to read
Yeah.
those.
Hey, Mike, go if you scroll through the list. You've been because I think it cleared for our Raul. Fred, that's
okay.
the first two comments. Is the first thing that Fred showed up for me. I don't know. Maybe not everything's coming through.
I'm just getting all of Sparky's stuff right now. Sparky says hello. It's looking awesome. Beard of holding. It's 10:15 there in Western Australia.
Hard
Oh,
to have
wow.
3 jobs.
Wait, what week is it there?
Yeah, it might be similar time, but it
It's
definitely
April
isn't.
here. I don't know if
Yeah,
you know that.
Yeah, it's definitely a whole different month. Different week out there. Fred, we're so sorry that Bradley missed you.
See? And then just
So
didn't
sorry.
care. Didn't
And
care.
then and then fought. Then
I'm
fought.
Right.
so like I'm
To
trying right
that-
now. I want to do better. I want to care more.
No, you know.
I said Mike is great.
See?
I want
Mike,
I want to do better. I don't know what's wrong with me.
good job, Mike. On whatever it is that made you
Whatever
great
the
tonight.
hell it is you're doing over there that nobody's even looking at, it's great.
Yep, it's great.
Mike, I need help.
Listen,
Help me.
it was okay when Bradley was just an all right sculptor. Now that he's leveling up, I can't deal with him.
I'm sorry.
Not remembering who the
He's getting
Padawan is.
the artist energy coming out,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I have the high ground, Anakin. Just letting you know that.
I want you to know, Mike, I'm never too big for my britches. All right.
I have the high
I don't want
ground.
to be too big I don't want to be too big for my britches. All right. I'm sorry. I
Um,
apologize.
So Aram is asking, and I don't know if you guys addressed this. Can we also use Alex Palma concept for the challenge?
I would do no, please don't.
I mean,
I
if
think
we
just to
ask him,
keep
right?
I think just to keep everything apples to apples, you should stick to Doom.
Yes.
But if you want to do an Alex Palma sculpt just for yourself, and then we can share
Yeah.
it with him in the Discord, you can do that.
Because what we tried to prevent, we didn't want everyone bombarding him with emails asking for permission.
He did say that nobody is allowed to touch that trap jaw except for Mike T. I remember when he said that. So don't even.
He did say that out loud,
The
right?
artist, you got to
think
respect the artist's wishes on that one.
I did hear that.
Yeah, so it's kind of you to ask the question. It was smart.
Yeah, thanks for asking instead of just doing it.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Rob says, "Thank you, Mike. We'll buy right now, and congrats on the release."
All right, I'll put the code in the Discord for you guys. Actually, let me do it right now.
Yep, that was the next question. Looking in Discord now, where's the discount code?
Could you guys buy some Stylus League merch with the same level of vigor too?
Enthusiasm.
So,
With all that being said, Mike is the only one with merch on right now. All right, so
yeah.
Thank you, Mike, for continuing to represent.
Cheers to you.
I
my
can't
friend.
put a hat on my hair.
Oh boy,
Hey, Bradley, I think the music stopped.
it did.
It did. Play.
Okay.
Let me make sure it's cycle.
I'm on update 1 of 14 on Discord, so it might be a while.
You're on what?
It's doing an update thing. It won't let me get in.
That's
Discord does not like me. You guys think I don't go to Discord just because? It's not. There's
I think so.
Yeah,
There's a
no, I-
plan.
There's
I'm
nothing
right
you've done to help
There's a
change
plan.
that.
There's a
I'm right there with Bradley.
Oh,
Yeah. Right
I wanna
there with
believe you.
Bradley.
I try every day to get in there, and it shuts me down every day. It's true.
Every day.
It's a fact.
Every day.
Mm. That's
Every day.
exactly how that goes.
That is right.
DK says, I give the winning numbers to the lottery, and he missed it.
Wait, what happened?
Brad,
It's
I think
my
that-
life.
I think it's about Bradley not appropriately addressing
Sorry.
all of our fans in the chat.
Oh, yeah. See?
Always gotta work harder than the next man.
Bradley's like, I read you last week. What you want? You want another one?
Yeah, Gus says, let's reset the chat. Good morning, guys.
Thank you, Gus. Thank you. Civil.
I don't know how civil that was, though.
That was civil. That was real civil.
Jamie B says, wait, it can be Doom inspired, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
It
doing
is.
that right.
Yeah. Aram says, I really dig his Dark Angel concept. And see, when I hear Dark Angel, like, is that anything other than the
I think of Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba? Yeah, the that.
And I think of Jessica Alba a lot for all different reasons.
Just randomly. Just a Sin City pops into my head every once in a while. Attentive
She was
says,
in that?
Yeah,
I think she had a scene or two.
yeah, not a huge part, but she was in.
Attentive Slug says, hey, Mike, Bradley, Joe, and Raul. Hey, chat.
What's up, man?
Stolo says, I'm late to the party. Does Mike show his render process for the Gnomon course? Looks great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in
It's
the
all
course,
in
right?
there.
Yeah, it's all in the course.
Yeah, that's invaluable.
Hey, and not for nothing, if you guys like that, you should check out my anti-venom. If you want to see more sculpty stuff.
Also, stay tuned for some unreleased goodness here soon.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm doing that to add a little pressure too. Looks like we're gonna need some Stylus League art gloves in the store. Yeah. So
Oh, here's hey, hold on. I want to answer that. Everyone always asks for new stuff. If you can help support the stuff that's there, we can then pay to get new stuff. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
That's true. That is
Go ahead.
true.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
very true. Frederick says, "Hey, Stylus League, good to see everyone. I don't always comment, but I'm always watching." Wait, that sounded creepy. Never mind. I'm watching you. Love it. Frederick, welcome back, man. Rob bought a 15-ounce mug.
Nice.
Nice. Shout out to
Yeah.
Rob.
Nice.
Shout out.
Shout out to Rob Rubez, son.
Yeah. Loving the support.
Wait, why am I? Is my pop-up not on? Turn mine on.
Probably not. Bradley's isn't either. It's okay.
Our marketing guy has to make sure we have that working. You know.
Sent y'all the code. I'm not a babysitter. Sent y'all the code. Wait, what are you doing over there, Mike?
I'm trying to see if I had it in one of my sources, but I don't see it. Must be on the other machine.
I change my OBS so often. Settings. Yeah. I can't
Bro,
control
why don't
what
you
I have.
hop on a
It's
plane
okay,
and come help me
man.
figure this out real quick?
It's okay. I'll carry it on my shoulders. It's all right.
We appreciate that.
Heavy lays the crown. Let's see. Jamie says, "Hey, Frederick, is that you in the dark corner over there?" licking his lips. Attentive says, what do you use for rendering? Redshift? I think for the Gnomon piece.
No. I did BPR renders, and then I composited them together, old school. Composited them together, and then I used that as a base and painted over everything. So all that detail you saw was painted.
Okay.
Or not all of it, but some of it.
Stolo says, I have the Venom. Been dying to see your render pipeline.
Well, so listen, this is the thing, you guys. We are working on our first SL collabo kind of a process that we're gonna be.
So we're already throwing that out there. Okay,
we're gonna be no. Bradley is gonna. This is a preliminary to the big one, but right now Bradley is helping me get the Lion-O together, and that's going to be rendered in Unreal 4 and in Blender. Unreal 5. Blender.
5, yeah.
Yeah, and Blender. So as soon as I hand that off to him and he gets some retopo going on, I will be recording the Substance Painter process, and then Bradley will be recording the rendering process, and then we're going to throw that up for you guys to get as well. So we'll have a SL video for you guys.
All right.
Tutorial.
Rob says, just ordered my Stylus League mug. Heck
Nice.
Yes. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
Thank you
Appreciate
for
you,
the
Rob.
support. Hopefully you enjoy it as much as we. I actually really love that mug, and I don't know, I like all of our merch. I love that mug. I don't know why I love it so much. Again, I think it's just because the Stylus League is so obscenely large on that mug. I just love it. Attentive says, yes, do the art gloves. Yep. Pick up a shirt. So we can do it. So the art gloves is going to be something that we're going to actually have to go out, get a proper vendor to design and create it, and then we're going to have to hold stock and everything like that of it. We do need to have a little bit to be able to do that. So Stolo says, insta buy when you do. Awesome. And Orlando says, good morning, guys. Morning, chat.
Hey, Orlando.
Orlando. All right. Now, Bradley, you went to go see the Mario movie last week.
I did.
All right. You
should never make another Mario movie ever again.
Did you fall asleep?
Ooh.
That one was so good.
Yeah, why?
I'm joking. Did I fall asleep? Yes, I did. I did take a quick snooze.
You said you were gonna. So.
He did.
I did snooze, but I was up for majority of the beginning. When I woke up, when
high praise.
When I woke up, Mario was talking to Donkey Kong, and then I stood up for the rest of that.
Okay. All right.
I don't know how they got to Donkey Kong. I don't have no recollection. I just knew I woke up. Mario was talking to a gorilla. All right, that's pretty much how that went.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
I saw the ending.
That's the movie, man. You only saw it for 5 minutes.
To see in a movie like that.
Lions
in a gorilla.
Did you enjoy it? What was?
Yeah, for the parts that I was awake for, it was good.
Did the gorilla sound like a stoner?
It did. He didn't do much to hide who he was.
No.
And why should he? Why should he? He's great.
Seth Rogen?
Yeah, Seth Rogen. I think that Seth Rogen's voice as Donkey Kong was the thing that threw me off the hardest. He didn't even try. He was the sausage from Sausage Party all over again.
Yeah, everyone was giving Chris he did a fantastic job comparatively.
Yeah. What were you saying, Mike?
Said that movie is that movie is the Voldemort of our show. We're not gonna mention that one.
Sausage Party, really?
That movie was so bad, bro.
Oh my
I
god!
don't
I
even-
could
I
not.
don't
I
remember
could
it.
not stop laughing at that dumb movie.
No, come on, don't say
Yes,
I would
that.
love to. I
love
would
Don't
love
say
to have
that.
been paid to work on that movie.
I love that
No,
movie.
I don't want to be
That movie
attached
is
to that.
amazing.
I think they just
Unless
got
anybody worked on it, and then good job for you.
they got a sequel coming. I'm pretty sure.
Do they really?
Yeah, it's either a sequel movie or a sequel series.
No way. Hold
Yeah.
on. I gotta look that. I gotta look that up.
I never felt like more of an old dude than when I watched that movie. I was like, none of this is funny to me. I love childish humor.
Yeah, I don't remember liking it either, to be honest.
It was all over your head too, like beating you over the head with it. The bun looks like a woman part. Get it?
Yeah.
Get it?
Okay, look, here's the thing. You need movies like this though.
Who
Like
does?
Maybe we don't, but our
I'll
age-
wait. How so? How so?
You
Yeah.
need movies like this. Like you need movies to show you how good television and movies have gone.
Oh,
Uh,
listen. Speaking of how good television and movies have gotten, I'm not going to say anything about it, but that last episode of Mandalorian is crazy, son.
Yeah, that was the best one of the series so far. The best one of the season, anyway.
All
I
right,
fell
so the
asleep when I
season's
was-
over.
It looks
Season's
like
over
it.
now?
Next week is the last one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was waiting for all of it to finish to actually catch up with it.
Yeah, they go quick.
That one.
That one-
Russo, totally awful movie. That's ridiculous. Next, I'm gonna hear you didn't like Napoleon Dynamite or
Hey, don't talk about Nicole.
Yeah.
yeah,
Movie's great.
dude. It's
But he's saying that
low.
Mario was a completely off.
Oh, I think he's talking about Sausage Party.
He's
But
not
there
wrong.
is going to be a Sausage Party 2. Sausage Party Foodtopia is slated for 2024 release window.
awesome.
So thank
Take
you
that
for that
to those who
drop
didn't
of
like it.
nugget, Joe.
Yeah, I
appreciate
knew I read that, and I was so elated.
Yeah, nothing
All
got
it
you
means is
buzzing
there's
with
some
happiness.
sausage party lovers out there, some secret sausage party lovers out there that.
Right,
help
all right,
sell
let's
that
change the
movie,
subject.
all right? Hey, just because you're
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Gosh.
exactly. Don't let the Morty chain fool you.
Yeah.
There's definitely some.
Their humor is light years more clever and
Sophisticated. It's sophisticated.
Yeah. We'll wait.
get it. Looks like a woman. Get it.
Jamie says, Tina, come get your dinner. That's funny. That's funny.
The hot dog's the guy. I don't know if you know that. The bun is a woman.
Oh, nobody said it wasn't on the nose, but
Highbrow
sometimes you
is
just
what we
need to-
call it around my
you need to-
way. That was
you need
highbrow
to
humor.
Turn off your brain every once in a while and just enjoy something. And
I
what
do that.
That's what Sausage Party was. Frankly, that's what Mario was for everybody else.
Yeah.
It worked. I turned my brain off.
Yeah, you turned it off too much, though.
I turned it off. It worked.
All the way.
Mission
Yeah,
accomplished.
you turned it off too much. Orlando's asking at Gus, hey man, your work for the contest looks amazing. Yeah, and for everybody who just joined, I know that Bradley had already mentioned because my internet came back in mid his spiel. But if you guys didn't catch that, there is a sculpt along for Doom right now. It's a sculpt along competition. All the rules and everything are up on the Discord, so go check that out. Go check that out. But yeah, Brad, I think that's a glowing endorsement for the Mario movie. Is that?
Yeah,
Hopefully you
yeah.
guys liked it.
Yeah, it was okay.
You just don't like fun. I keep saying that.
That could be the case too. I've never denied that I'm the
No.
arch nemesis of fun.
So, Joe, what do you got going on right now, brother?
In my sculpt or in my life?
Oh,
That was deep.
that
Okay.
got- you know-
I was just asking. what the
So
question
let's
pretty
let's
much.
start wherever you feel comfortable, sir.
No, in the sculpt right now, I'm just like I said, I was doing. I'm just getting in there and just adding that like organic greeble to stuff, so it looks more organic, and just adding to the forms and trying to capture that musculature and what I see in the draft. And little. This is where it starts to actually start to look good, but it slows down too as well. So like I'll spend a lot of time in one area just to get it to look a lot better than it did, and slowly but surely, this is where it starts to look like.
So you were teasing out the claw, right? Can we zoom in and take a look at that a little bit?
I was absolutely just screwing around with the claw, and the claw it's got to look. I want it to look like what I see in the ref, so I pulled out the teeth. I chose not to individually add the teeth like I often do because it's so many of them and it's not terribly important, the positioning. So, and I do like when you pull out a tooth rather than add a tooth as a separate subtool, that you have that connection to the claw, to the main section of it is like really there. If it's a separate subtool, then you got to fake the connection. You got to like sculpt around it and then make it look like it's actually growing out of. Whereas when you pull it out, it actually adds all of that information for you. But then it's very difficult to manipulate each tooth afterwards if you need to, and I just don't think that I need to, which is why I went with that approach. Because I know when I'm doing kaiju heads, I'm doing the teeth in their heads individually because I'm almost always moving them around. And that in that respect, that's when I wouldn't do it by pulling them out. I hope that makes sense to people.
No, it definitely does.
Okay.
Definitely does. So what are you working on now? Like, what's the next part?
I'm just gonna go up to another area. Like I feel like I did enough for the time being on the claw. So now I have to make the area surrounding it kind of match that level of detail and finesse, so that uniformly it starts to look like a cohesive piece. Like right now, there's like that entire shell in the back is still very low res, and maybe you could have some detail just to marry in with the rest. And then when I zoom out, I feel like, all right, I'm making progress. Because I don't want to just work on one piece for the 2 hours, and then I feel like I didn't get anything done. So because I need everything to kind of marry in over time rather than just the one little piece. That's how I do it.
Nice, man. All right. All right. Some chat here. Hannibal says, well, if you're talking about turning off our brains to watch a movie 43 is the ish. ESP, the Hugh Jackman, Halle Berry scenes.
Yeah. That movie is funny and really dumb.
Yeah, he says it's an underrated sleeper. And good morning.
That movie is on so many top 10 worst movie lists. Though.
Yeah.
But I guess that's probably why a lot of people enjoy it. Because if it's that bad, it's got to be funny in some ways.
Is it bad on purpose, or is it just bad?
It's juvenile, like but it's a little better than I think. Not even a little. It's a lot better than Sausage Party. Just saying.
Yeah,
man, Mike just throwing the shade over there.
Listen, and when I say that, I'm not talking to any of the artists. I'm talking to the writers of Sausage Party. So, you worked on that movie as an artist or animator or whatever. Kudos to you. You got a paycheck. If you're a writer,
less so. Less so.
Mom said, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. If you're a writer.
Well, Attentive says, without spoiling it, the end of the last episode of The Mandalorian equals Necromancer, just my prediction.
I don't know what that means.
Necromancer. That says Necromancer. I don't know. I like I said, I used to be a huge Star Wars fan, and Disney completely killed my excitement for anything Star Wars. Speaking of which, they actually announced another sequel trilogy with Rey. They're actually going to bring Rey back, which I think is a horrific mistake. But
I don't know. I think
I actually liked her. It was everything else.
What?
If they write well for her, she'll be fine. I don't think she got it wasn't fair how they did Rey, man. She
It's
could have
not
been a
fair
much
how
better
they did
character.
any of those characters. Those characters were all treated terribly.
Yeah, John Boyega was thrown away, man.
Oh, they did throw away
Yeah.
John Boyega.
His character turned into like just absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
He was really charismatic. He should have been like a
They didn't even give you the like they do the whole. Oh, is he gonna get with Rey? Are they gonna get together? Are they gonna be a Jedi thing?
Yeah.
And then they're like, nah,
nah, it's all right.
Nah. I'm gonna go
It's a
for the
big
chick
no.
that gets killed.
It's a big no.
Yeah.
But they ended up turning him into Princess Peach.
Oh, that's a shame.
But if you think about it, all Princess Peach does during the video games is scream out Mario.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much all he did in the last movie. All he did was Ray.
True. Well, he walked around in a big Michelin suit with water shooting out of it for a while. That was funny.
Yeah, there was that.
Yeah, there was that happened.
There was
Very
that. That was a
classy.
thing. Yeah, that was a thing
Classy
that occurred.
thing.
Aram asks, at Pope, do you prefer working on the fast concepts or polished collectibles?
Oh, both actually. I really enjoy when I get to do fast and loose concepts, and then I don't really have to bring it to a finish. It's just to sell the idea. I really do enjoy that, but at the same time, I do enjoy bringing them to that finish so that they can make a toy out of it. That's always very satisfying to see a really cool twist. So it's hard to say. It depends on the gig. I like both. And thanks for the question.
There you go. Let's see here. Speaking of Disney killing IPs, I'm sorry. What about that Marvel's trailer?
I'm not
See,
touching
yeah.
it. Not touching it. Not touching it.
I think it's going to be a fine movie. I don't know why people.
Oh, I think so too. No, I do think it's going to be
hate
a fun
on it
movie.
so much.
Yeah,
It got so much bad press, and I'm just like, why? Come on, man.
My thing is,
They're
Ant-Man was
characters that
probably
people don't
the low.
like. Like
Well,
it's
I
just
can't help that.
whoa,
Yeah.
I don't think that.
People
No,
need to.
I mean, you guys can whoa all you want. Just go onto the internet.
Yeah, but you know what? Hey,
Like,
listen,
it's a
I didn't like
combination
Kamala
of-
Khan. Kamala Khan was amazing.
It's a
She-
combination of
You and I are the
three
only-
characters that people did not like in one movie.
First of all, what has Monica Rambeau done that anybody didn't like? What did she do in the series that people didn't
I
like?
think Monica Rambeau is probably the only one, but Monica Rambeau is like she's a side character. She can't carry
Not
that
in the
movie.
comic book. She's a big deal in the comic book, bro.
I get you, but she can't carry that movie by herself right now.
I don't think she has to. I think the young girl Kamala Khan is.
Kamala
People
Khan
need to
was
leave her alone, man.
amazing.
She's
amazing.
fun. Leave her alone. Leave Kamala alone.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be given the chance to
She
succeed.
was,
I don't
she
think
was
so either.
amazing.
People are rallying to like hate on it.
Yeah, I enjoyed that damn show, man.
It was great.
I mean, it's already just because Brie Larson's in it. They could have thrown anybody else in there, and that movie
Well,
was
maybe
not going to do well.
she's the problem. Like, I
Oh,
can see
Brie
that.
definitely is a problem. She's
Yeah.
definitely a problem. She is a charisma suck. Absolutely.
Rhea is my cousin, so I'm not gonna let you talk about her like that.
Charisma suck. Gus says, I'm sorry, Orlando says that. Gus, yes, I think so, but I need to sit down and start making monsters, and things like that is not my thing. That's why I love these sculpt-alongs, because hopefully it's breaking you guys out of your normal shells of the work that you guys do. Hannibal says, actually, I'll say Monica Rambeau was fine. Yeah, fine. Again. And I don't know why anyone had a problem with Miss Marvel's series. I thought the culture was handled well. I'll stop now. Okay. Ruse says, quick question for anyone inspired to answer. Sometimes we're doing a sketch and really enjoying the forms and all, but in the cleaning stage, something of that sauce is lost in the process.
Yeah.
Y'all go through this too?
Absolutely, 100%. That happens a lot. You just I guess the more it happens, the more you get used to it, and then you start to anticipate it, and then you rely on it. In fact, it's just an opportunity to better your sculpting and do what you got to do to get it back to that feeling. But yeah, there's going to be multiple times through a sculpt where you lose the attitude that you fall in love with, if for the sake of better anatomy or better just a better overall form. But then you just keep going. You don't sweat it. Like, you can't fall in love with things as you go, because you have to break that stuff along the way.
Yeah.
It's just part of the process.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I told her.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, how's the saying go? You don't get too attached to your babies. Be willing to throw them out with the bathwater. Isn't that how the saying goes?
That's exactly how, just like that.
Sage
feeling,
advice.
Just be grateful you liked something in the first place. Because there's a lot of times.
Well, that's true, because if you like something midway through, you probably have something nice. Something magical.
Yeah, you could get it back. Don't you worry.
Let's see. The Painted Dragon says, "Hi guys, some great work going on." By the way, I think this is the first time I see you in chat, The Painted Dragon. Welcome to the league. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We also have Timothy on. Timothy says, "Hey everyone, I'm late to the party today."
Never late. You right on time.
Always.
Party
And
starts
we're-
when Timothy comes.
So we're also trying to get to 2,000 subscribers this year. So if you guys could share as you start to discover us and you like what you see, share the content, and also in the chat write what you like to see us do in the future that help you grow, help us grow, and we can see what we can fit in. We want you all to be a part of it.
Oh, absolutely.
Bradley, would you say they should like, share, and subscribe?
Yeah, all those things.
All the things.
All those things.
No, I mean, would you say that?
Yeah, I would say it just like that.
No, I would like for you to say that.
Yeah, hey, but you just said it.
Say it. Say it.
Say it.
He's not going to say it. See, this is how
I'm not
we
gonna say
do. This is our-
because he's telling
This
me.
is-
You gonna tell
this
me
is
what to do?
this is the dance that Bradley and I go through every day.
Why are you gonna tell
He's
me?
not going to
you
say,
just
"Hey,
did?
Bradley, don't.
You just
Whatever
did.
you do, you better not say like, share, and subscribe." That's
Yeah,
all I know.
You're right. Thank
You
you.
better not fix your lips to say that.
I'm surprised Mike hasn't learned yet.
Yeah, dog.
Got to use that
Maybe-
reverse psychology. Hit him with
Hey,
that.
dog.
This is
hit
me
him with
telling
that
you,
reverse
you are not allowed to say you better like, share, and subscribe,
Hey,
Bradley.
Hey, dog. You think? Hey, Bradley, won't you write it to me in the message? All right. Don't be telling me what to do in public.
I didn't want to have to put my foot down like that, but you guys see what he made me do.
Yeah. You got the results you wanted.
Rob is asking if we can do an Elden Ring challenge.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I think that'll be really dope.
That'll be awesome.
That would be pretty similar, because a lot of those crazy designs are like very
Yeah.
similar to what we're
Yeah,
seeing.
real hellish, right?
But that's a beautiful concept, because the character design in that game is just next level. It's so good.
It looks
I'm not-
good, and I wanted to buy it because it looks good. And then I realized I'm not good at those games, so I'm
Yeah,
not going to buy it.
I would have walked you through it.
So frustrated with that, because I want to play it because it's so cool looking and the characters are so great. But who's got time for that? Like, what's fun about dying every 20 seconds?
So I beat it twice.
Don't get it.
Yeah,
But how long did it take you? And you're
I
a glutton for punishment right off the bat.
I mean, so what if it's over 100 hours? What's it? What is it? So what if my wife served me papers? Like, it's fine.
I hope not.
Hannibal says at Roos, yes, there was a comic artist whose pencils were incredible, but after redoing it, wait, did I miss something? Hold on. But after redoing it over and over, inking everything would stiffen it up. Usually, I think he's answering the same question you guys answered. Okay, that helps me. Giant Zon says maybe the better hero product of the year can be the Flash. You
Don't
guys think so?
get me started. Don't you get me started on the Flash.
Hey, Mike.
Get me started.
How do you
Oh,
feel
my
about
computer's
this
about to
problem?
crash.
How do you know?
Did somebody say Flash?
Because nothing's working.
Somebody say Flash?
Yeah, I
Get
think
me started on the Flash. That's all I'm saying. Get me off the full screen. I don't even want to talk about it.
you don't even want to talk about it. Well, since we do have you right here in solo, what are you working on?
Doom guy. This guy with the crab head.
Mm-hmm.
Just doing some poly painting right now. Going through and adding speckles and veins and all that stuff to try to make it look more realistic. And what it is right now, breaking up the flat kind of color of him just to make him more interesting. And really, this is like something that I could have done at the end, but I just want to see what it looks like right now.
Yeah, I was curious because I was going to ask that. Why paint now versus in a different point in your sculpt?
I mean, I can keep it. The good thing about doing it now is it's in symmetry, so I only have to really paint one side. No, if it were after I posed it, I would have to paint both sides, and I don't want to do that. I'll just do one at a time. I'll just do them
Much
both.
as you don't like looking at symmetry, symmetry is very useful for time.
What's happening?
I said, as much as you don't like symmetry, looking at it, it's very useful in terms of workflow. It's a time saver.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I think that what's going to happen, though, this guy is like, I'm looking at his pose on it. And even though it's not a crazy pose, it's just going to look so much better when I throw a little, a little S shapes, a few S shapes in here and pose.
So you're going to keep that pose?
I like this pose. Yeah, why not? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Also, you know what? If I did the teeth on these mandibles out of symmetry, it would be ridiculous. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do them all at one time and figure out his toes. Like it looks like he's got the AI toes right now. So I gotta figure those out. Hey, did I read this wrong? I thought I read online somewhere that now AI has solved the problem of the fingers.
Oh yeah, a couple of weeks back already.
Great.
Midjourney 5.
We are doomed, bro. We are doomed.
That was the only thing keeping me from having to go fill out an application at Chick-fil-A.
It was coming. You knew it was coming. I was surprised it took as long as it did, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
Mike, real talk. When you put in the application, let me know. I'll put in a good word.
Thanks, man.
Oh, you know a guy?
I like their fries. I would do it just for
I know a guy
fries.
just for the waffle fries.
Hell yeah.
Bradley, the music stopped again. I don't think that playlist is long enough.
It's not. And what's
you can use our regular one if you want.
Nope.
I like this. I like the playlist for today. Okay, so see, Matthew says, "What's up?" and good morning.
So Matthew, I like that energy.
Jasmeet says, "I love the Flash, not the actor. Let's start, Mike."
Hey, listen, I like the Flash too. The show. The Grant Gustafson is my Flash. That's all. Grant Gustafson is my Flash. Let him be Flash. He's got way less things going on with him.
So, Mike, I'm gonna let you read this next one.
Somebody text me. Oh, jeez.
There you go. The Flash. Movie 1. Jasmeet says, "I love the Flash, but not the actor." Oh, wait. Oh.
You read that, right?
Look. Yeah, he sent it again.
It bears repeating.
It bears repeating, yeah.
It's true.
It is comment true. So nice. He sent it twice. Someday they will do an anime session. Who are you talking about, Jan?
Oh, he's talking about like a project.
Yeah, so go back and check out we did Kira with Ian. So that's in our older videos. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube on Stylus League, you can check that out. And we definitely are going to do a new one. I see Bradley is rocking his Dragon Balls shirt. And maybe we'll do Dragon Balls. Bradley?
I'm gonna leave all of that
Can't.
where I found
I can't
it.
just can't. Oh,
Bradley? What do you think? Little Dragon Balls?
You don't even
Action.
care. You don't even care.
And Mike, you mentioned Akira. It's back in the news that Taika Waititi is going to do it.
Man, everybody and their brother says they're going to direct this movie. Did you know that apparently Jordan Peele spent a grip to buy the rights to direct that, but then it didn't happen with him either. So I don't. At this point, it's urban legend, man.
Well, I mean, it was just this week that it popped back in the news that it was Taika's version. Taika being attached to it is actually moving forward, and it looks
it's approved. It's greenlit for him to do the movie.
It looks like it's still speculation, but it looks like his version is actually closer to being done than anybody else's version.
Taika, this is a personal plea from Mike Thompson to you. Don't get canceled between now and the end of this movie. Please stop kissing. Please stop kissing multiple women at one time on camera. Don't do that anymore.
Do you think he's a good fit?
Huh?
Do you think he's a good fit? I mean, that's one of
I don't
like impossible.
Yeah, because Thor: Love and Thunder was a masterpiece.
listen. You know, you're right. I actually listen. I loved. What was the Thor with the Hulk?
Ragnarok.
I love Ragnarok. And I did not love Love and Thunder.
Tonally, like Akira can't be.
I don't think Akira is the movie for him.
Yeah.
He needs to just completely do away with the comedy, and then maybe he could film it because he
might surprise you. What if he did a serious movie?
It's good. So he can. I think he can do it. He just needs to just eradicate that creepy humor stuff.
I will catch up with the rest of chat here in a second, but I do think that this is a good pun for the moment. I'm sorry. Thorable. The movie was Thorable.
But that girl was authorable.
There you go. See? Yeah, we're going to keep it moving.
Is this thing on?
What happened to our viewership? Guys, come back.
Come on. Go on, guys. Go on. That was good.
We didn't mean it. Okay, so Hannibal says, Flash, what's the point? When James Gunn was nice enough to tell us not to bother looking at the DC movies before some big release because he's erasing everything, and somehow The Rock is blamed.
Listen, all I know is a movie that was finished and did not have any controversy got canceled. And this movie, with all of the personal problems he's bringing to the table, is good to go and greenlit. So
there was no controversy because it wasn't released. I'm sure there was going to be controversy if it
release Batwoman, and I'll ease up on Flash. I don't care how bad it is. Let it out. Release that
straight to DVD.
Hey, I don't care. I don't care. Hey, if Michael Keaton's going to be in one, let him be in the other one too.
That's true. Rob is asking for Demon Slayer for the anime sculpt.
Demon
Slayer. You guys know what that is? I don't know what that one is.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, Demon Slayer still. Yeah.
I have no idea why that's as popular as it is. Demon Slayer. I'm not saying that it's bad. I've never seen it.
Carefully.
Oh, hot take, Joe. All right, let's go.
It's not,
I've been waiting for the controversy.
I'm not critiquing it because I've never seen it. I just hear about it constantly.
Go slow.
I like when our guests when they get comfortable, they get controversial.
Yeah. Always around episode 2 or 3.
Yeah. Raphael flipped it and became the heel on episode 3, and now Pope is about to enter that water too.
Yeah.
No, I'm not tearing it apart.
Please tell us.
I would probably like it. I just have to give it a shot. I like monsters and demons, and when they fight and kill each other, it's great. It's good stuff.
Man, that was one hell of a reversal. We'll keep it moving though.
Look, by episode 3, Joe's going to be like, "Let me tell you something, brother.
Let me tell you about that Demon Slayer."
Demon Slayer can't carry my water.
I watched Chainsaw Man. I love that. So
yeah, I hear that's good too.
Not like I'm not in tune with some anime. One Punch Man. I love that.
Matthew's saying sculpts are looking dope. No pun intended. That is from me. Hannibal says, "Okay, I guess he'll do Akira what he did with Thor." Yeah.
Hope not. Hope not. Oh man. But look, they're gonna make it American anyway. It's not gonna take place in Neo Tokyo. So like,
Which is a shame.
it almost
Are they
doesn't
really?
matter what he does. He might as well make a joke out of it because even
I
if
don't
it's
know
the best
why.
movie ever, it's not gonna be Akira because
Why can't they let like somebody like Go Well USA do it or something? Like let the guys that do all of the translation movies do this one. Like there's some really good good films that they do.
Yeah, I don't understand these people when they adapt something that has so much fanfare. You're seeing now the things like The Last of Us and even the Mario movie to a large extent, like how much people love it when you just take what's there and just turn it into a movie or a TV show. Like I just don't understand this whole like breaking everything apart type deal. Like that should not be in the US. Akira needs to be in Tokyo.
Yeah, it's like part of the.
They're not going to make it in the US though, right? They can't do that. It has to be in Neo Tokyo. It doesn't even make sense.
I think they're gonna call it like it's part of
New York,
part of America, and everybody's
No, come on, man. No, hell no. Hell no. That's
I'm
stupid.
sure it's also going to be subject to change because I think a lot of this was planned years back before things got the way they are now, where like there will be outcry when they reveal the cast.
Yeah.
The cast member is going to get shut down immediately. So if they
Yeah,
think they're smooth
I
sailing
would
on
hope
this,
so.
it's just they have another thing coming for sure. I mean, look at Disney right now. What's going on with Lilo and Stitch and the Little Mermaid? I mean, you can't.
We don't need another Ghost in the Shell. We don't need another Ghost in the Shell.
Exactly, and that was like a long time ago. Imagine now.
yeah, Neo Minneapolis is where
least
they're
that movie
is where they have it. Yeah.
So say what you will about Ghost in the Shell. The guy did, or whoever did the directing, did do a lot of really nice shot-for-shot conversions.
Yeah, I agree.
So
that end scene with the spider crab, the crab tag.
that was amazing.
That was so well done, and it looked just like right out of the movie. And then when
they did
that guy and she's invisible and she flips him in the water.
Yeah,
that was like scene for scene. That was really well done.
I don't know why people got so upset. It was pretty much just like the actual anime. There was one Asian person in the thing, right? That's pretty faithful to the
That's
to the
pretty
show.
faithful.
Wow. So.
No, not really. No, not really. Not really.
One Asian
Not really.
person. That's not how it went in the anime. No,
nope, not at all. No,
That's
They
how
weren't
I
all
remember
American
it.
people.
That's how I remember it.
nope.
Okay.
All right,
that's
so
cool, man.
guys, we're a little bit over for what's good. Did we want to go ahead and have what's good?
Yeah, what's good?
Yeah. All right, Mike, why don't we start with you?
What's good for me? I got married again. I'm remarried.
Oh, wow! Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yep.
Congrats, man. That's awesome.
Thanks, man. Yep.
Congratulations,
I knew
brother.
you were a smart man.
Well, I don't know that you did, but I appreciate it.
I knew now. I know now. You
thanks.
restored my confidence
I'll take it.
in you being a smart man.
I'll take that. Thanks, bro. Yep. That's
Yeah.
what's
Well,
good for me.
congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah. It feels kind of weird just to kind of like leave that nugget just there. So, but
Yeah.
I'm also not
Listen,
gonna ask.
that's
you to-
all. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, that's it. Just like, I got married. Next person.
That's as much as I want to share. That's as far as I go with you guys.
Yeah, next person.
I don't know where we go from here.
not the viewers with Raul and Bradley. I don't need them
Yeah.
knowing any more than that.
Nothing. Everybody else is good.
Yeah,
Everybody
exactly.
else is good. Bradley, do you have a what's good?
What's my what's good? You know what? I have a new keyboard that I have to call Logitech on because it's not working. And I'm angry. I bought
What did you get a new
the
keyboard for? What was wrong with your old one?
because my other one is going as soon as I get another Mac in here, hand hit. my keyboard's going there to help manage my file server, and I need another one for my desk.
Okay.
So that's for that Mac that's coming to you.
No,
It's on its way.
No, this one is for the Mac.
That's
This
gonna
one is going to be.
It's gonna go to the post office next week. I promise.
Yeah, I need to like call Logitech because it came in. It doesn't work. That's my
Wait,
what's
you
good.
see it though? That looks good.
It is. It's the
Is that
Logitech
the MX?
mechanical MX.
Do the
the
full
MX
screen.
yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, that's the MX.
Do the full
yeah.
screen.
It's really nice. I'm very disappointed it's not working.
So it just doesn't have the number pad, right?
Correct. And it's fully mechanical. It's nice. It's a really nice keyboard.
So what's the problem with it? What doesn't have what's
It
not
doesn't
working?
work. It doesn't type.
When I pair it to Bluetooth, it
Did you say
doesn't
car?
pair, whatever.
Dude, I was
Whatever,
gonna
bro.
let that go.
Hey, bro. Hey,
I'm
bro.
just asking you. I'm
Like,
just asking you. Hey, listen, we're not thin-skinned at the Stylus League. We ain't no suckers. We ain't no suckers.
Shh.
It's the Stylus League.
Baby in the
We
corner.
wear Dragon Ball
Baby-
shirts with pride.
baby corner. Go to baby corner. But yeah, like what's funny, before I bought this keyboard, there was a YouTuber that did a review saying that they couldn't connect it via Bluetooth, and Logitech had to send him another one, and I can't connect it via Bluetooth, and I'm gonna need another one.
Just so you know, my who makes this? The one I got on Kickstarter has the same problem. The Hex Gears, same problem. I have to keep it plugged in at all times because it the Bluetooth doesn't stay paired. It'll pair at first and then drop.
I'm not doing that. But yep, that's my what's not good, not happy.
You'll get another one. You'll be all right.
What's not
I
good?
will.
What's that good? Joe, do you have a what's good?
I don't have any like failing tech, and I did not get married.
No. All right. Well,
Are you
nothing to
sure?
talk about then. Nothing to talk
My
about.
what's good
then,
and
right?
what's not good is going to be kind of lame. I guess the only thing I did, I've been watching this show called Kin.
How you like it?
And I feel like that's what's good right now. I'm really enjoying that season. It's like an Irish Sopranos.
I thought you were talking about the one with the brothers that the little kid finds a laser gun, like a laser rifle.
No, yeah, is that the same name?
Yeah, I think that's
the
Kin.
same name, but this is a series about Irish mobsters, and it's pretty entertaining. I don't know if you guys saw Gangs of London. I love that show. So it's almost like the same show, only it takes place only in Ireland. And
Where's it airing?
it's on AMC Plus.
All these
But yeah,
streaming services.
that's been it. I finished Resident Evil 4, so I'm kind of like in limbo right now. I can't.
Oh yeah, I gotta play that.
Can't keep replaying it for like to get better scores because I have a lot of work on my plate. But I did get through 1.5 playthroughs, and I really enjoyed it. But next week a game comes out, so that'll be my next. What's good next week will be Dead Island 2.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah.
How happy were you since you did 2 playthroughs? You opened up all like the baller stuff.
I mean, I don't like difficult games. I don't have the patience for them. So my first playthrough was like on assisted, like super easy, and that's just so I could get a feel for the game and enjoy it. And then I went to standard, and it was like it went up 8 or 9 fucking difficulty levels. I couldn't believe how hard standard was. And then there's like 3 more after that, and you can unlock more.
Wait. So what you did the first one and then the standard was really hard?
Yeah, I found it to be extremely hard. It seemed like everybody was taking an extra 5 bullets to die, and they were getting way more attacks in, and there were more enemies, it seemed like. And I couldn't believe how much more difficult it was. I was dying almost every boss fight. And
Wow.
All I can say is assisted is way too easy now that I can see a comparison. But it was too much of a gap between the two. It was like night and day.
Yeah.
And I wasn't ready for it.
Well, I am playing on the second one, which I guess is standard. But I only
That's cool.
I only got killed by that first dude that comes down the stairs at the beginning. So maybe I'll find out as well.
I forget who that is.
In my defense, I was playing it on a Steam Deck, so I'm playing.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are saying that it's not an easy game. I haven't picked it up just yet. I thought about it, but I really do need to finish God of War before I buy another game.
Yeah. Then these things add up, and then
Yeah.
not only do you spend a lot of money on them, but then you have to put in a lot of time for each one. So you have to kind of pace yourself. If you just let all those games pile up, you're never going to get through them.
Yeah, exactly. I do need to get back to God of War. I do need to finish Horizon Forbidden West, and then I'll worry about buying another game. All right. Well, and thanks, Joe, for your what's good.
Do you have one?
So I did get and this is gonna be kind of lame, but I like it anyway. I got my LTT store like big 64-ounce like water container. And I'm loving it. So I know it's some basic bitch stuff, but
What's all that writing on there?
They have, so if you haven't seen it, they have it like, it looks like it's all computer parts. So like a motherboard, and you have your RAM slots and stuff like that. Like it's just cool. And I love the color and the contrast.
How much extra was it for all the little writing on there?
Oh no, dude!
That's the design.
Did they put that in there for free?
Yeah, that's the design. Actually, what I do love, and I know a lot of water things have it now, is the screw-on cap that has like the guide. So I just throw it on and then just spin it, and it's on and doesn't spill on my desk.
Nice.
Yeah. So and it's only vodka that I have in there. So
yeah,
it gets me through the stream, guys.
Hey, it's the breakfast of champions, from what I've heard.
Yeah, whatever works. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Hannibal actually asked, "What's in the jug?" It's just because it's clear doesn't mean it's water. Yain says the thing with Ghost in the Shell is that it's not very commercial product. Maybe that's why the live action didn't hit. You guys feel that way?
That scene where she was fighting the dude in the courtyard, the invisible dude, and the scene where she was fighting the big tank and her arms got ripped off, were so dope that I forgot all the other stuff that happened in that movie.
Yeah. Bradley, why don't you walk us through what you're doing right now?
I am trying to. My poly paint was too dark, and I need to lighten it up so I can at least see it a little bit better. But I think I'm about to dynamesh some of this stuff onto him so I can start to make better lore topology. Duplicate. Let me save because my computer's either going to freeze. Need to split his head off, so I'm going to. You know what? Let me take this to another. Duplicate.
Oh shit! Save your work, you guys. Save your work.
Oh, I know.
There it goes.
I know about
it goes.
I never freeze. Freeze.
I just crashed. Hey, just so people know, I love Pixelogic. I love Maxon. I love ZBrush. I've been using it for a very long time. Whatever this new update is really crashing a lot, son. Like for me, all the time. So I don't know what's happening, but that's got to be patched out for real.
Copy.
It's fairly new. Hopefully they'll stabilize it a bit.
They will, but right now it's a problem for me.
They always do, but I can only imagine. It's been happening to me too, but I'm not even on the update yet, and it was like I'm having these weird crashes that I've never really experienced before. Usually there's a reason for it, and lately I'm just having these so random crashes that I can't even explain, and they're so fast and sudden. I feel violated.
Well, speaking of which, why don't we all save our work?
Yeah.
Hit that Control S.
Hey guys,
I will say what. No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say I'm putting the code in the Discord right now while I'm crashed. I just need to make sure it's the right one.
Yeah, I do have a what's not good, and that's Spectrum Internet that keeps crashing my stuff or keeps dropping out. I even went as far as to get business internet at my home now, and it's still crashing. Not crashing, dropping out.
Business internet, is it faster? It doesn't
No,
seem better.
it's the same speed, but it's supposed to have a 99.9% uptime. They're lying.
It's more expensive, obviously.
Actually, believe it or not, I'm actually paying less.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually paying less for the business than I am than I was for residential, is what I should say.
All right, it's posted.
Fred says Starlink, maybe.
Anybody watching from the East Coast, I hope you're enjoying this beautiful weather that we've had this week, which is out of nowhere. We had like a string of 80 degree days. And for April, that's pretty amazing.
Weather's so weird, man.
Yeah, it's really nice though.
It was warmer for us the other day than it was for California.
Well,
California.
I mean, here in Florida, man, like it got up to the 90s. At a certain point, you're just like, all right, calm down, April.
Aren't you getting
Right.
like inundated with torrential rains and whatnot? I know in Fort Lauderdale, it's like chaos over there.
No, it's not. It's not the season for it yet.
I saw on the news there was record flooding in Fort Lauderdale right now. Like, well, yesterday it was.
Really?
There was some insane rain going on.
Yeah. The airport in Fort Lauderdale, Raul, like flooded, like 25
Yeah,
inches of rain.
they canceled flights and all that.
Yeah,
Whoa, I didn't. Was not connected there to
yeah.
that
You
news
would
cycle.
think a hurricane happened.
Yeah, I think the problem is that my news feed is so inundated with Mario shit that I don't get the real news anymore.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't get the real news anymore.
Take Mario news.
Can I get the fingers when you do that?
Fake news.
I did see that not Breath of the Wild, the new trailer for Tears of the Kingdom, and I am so hyped.
Oh, I saw that it was out. I didn't watch it because I actually don't want to get excited about it because I don't have a Switch. So
Sounds like a problem you need to remedy.
yeah, it does. And I would love to. I don't know if I like aged out of Zelda, to be honest, because I haven't played like the last two. But Breath of the Wild, I didn't play.
Yeah. I don't. Do you like open world games?
Yeah, I love them. I love Zelda was like one of my babies. So I feel like if I get back in now, maybe now's the best time to get back in, or is it like the worst time? Because
I don't think you've aged out of Zelda.
Hey, Raul, you're gonna like this story. I have no intentions nor desire to spend the money to get like a good VR system. However, I spent the entire day yesterday specking out the system I would get, and I landed on the Vive Pro 2 as the headset.
Oh,
and the controllers, the index grippy controllers. And then I was like, let me just see what this would cost if I put all this in my cart. Like $1,600. I was like, I'm
it's a
good.
grip. It's a proper grip for all.
I just want to play. I just want to play Half-Life Alyx in the best possible way ever. But I don't even play the stuff I have now. Like it wouldn't make sense.
Do you have a Quest?
No, the only thing I have that was like my cheap ass entry into VR was the Samsung Gear VR.
Oh yeah.
Hey, when I got my phone, it came with it, so I was like, okay.
I love
But
it.
I don't want anything by Meta, and I don't want the Snapdragon stuff. I want like a proper a proper like baller, the pro, you know, the what's it called?
Here's the thing, right? You can play the computer games, the PC games, PC VR games wirelessly through the Quest.
Yeah, but I know if I was gonna play, that's the thing, right? If I was gonna play one of my favorite games of all time, which is the Half-Life on VR, I would want the, you know, 2400 by 2400 in each eye, and I would want those controllers that I can do the finger gestures to do, you know, the stuff with. Like, that's how I would want to do it. So if anybody has that and I can come over and play it over at your place, then, you know, then that's
yeah.
ideally,
Ruth
that
says
would be the way to
the
go.
exact same thing that I'm feeling is Quest 2 all the way. Trust me, you don't need anything more at the moment. I
I
think he's right.
can't give Zuckerberg my support. I'm sorry. Can't do it. Can't do it. When it was Oculus, all day. I got to put
Yeah.
my foot down somewhere. I don't care.
Well, so you know you don't need to connect it to your Facebook anymore, right?
Is that right?
Yeah, you don't need to. I decoupled mine from my Facebook account. You just get a Meta Quest account that you link to nothing and nothing else. You don't even tell them who you are.
Okay. Then maybe.
Yeah, it's a little different. And then you use the wireless link to then just wirelessly stream the game to the Quest. And it's great, my dude. Like,
Yeah.
it's great. As someone who does it, it's great.
Okay.
Just make sure that you have the right, because you don't do a lot of VR. Make sure you have the right movement settings so that you don't like throw up your lunch when you're playing the game.
What's the resolution on the Quest 2?
I'll tell you here in a second.
And how are the controllers?
Quest 2. Controllers are good enough, man. Like for right now. So the resolution on the Quest 2 is 1920 by 1832 per eye.
Right.
And it goes up to 120 hertz.
Yeah, the refresh rate is pretty dope.
Yeah. And you can get one for like 300 and something bucks. Like, I wouldn't, if all you're doing it is for one game, like that.
I'm
that's
not.
the way
I'm
for you to
not.
go.
I would get, you know, the good ones. But yeah, I just don't.
All right. So Ruth says, knowing this momentary situation of crashes makes me a little less jealous of having only the perpetual version, but would love to try the new rigging system and symmetry updates.
I mean, I think it's one of those things where your mileage may vary.
I
I don't know that everybody's crashing the way that I am. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm having
I was gonna
difficulty.
say, because I'm still using my perpetual and I'm crashing crazy. So, it's for the most part it's very stable. I'm just saying every now and then it has this wacky crash that I can't explain.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean I'm using both. I have both, and I haven't taken to the new one yet, only because it's just have to learn Redshift for it to be functional for me. And I also have plenty of open jobs that I started in the perpetual that I can't. I just kind of feel comfortable finishing them there and not bringing them over, because if I have to, for some reason, go back, I won't be able to. And that's what, if I want to use Keyshot, I have to be able to go back to the old. And Keyshot for me is currently what I render in, at least until I learned Redshift. And I hate being pressured to learn something new. I like my own, you know, on my own time, in my own
On your
way.
own time, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, it's. I feel now. I just feel very pressured to hurry up and learn. Hurry up and learn. Hurry up and be good.
Well, listen, when I'm ready for Bradley to teach me how to do some nice cycle renders, we should reach out to you and get you in there.
Yeah, please. I absolutely would love to do just anything that could just next level my ass, because I feel very ready to learn some shit.
Just your ass, Joe. Just your ass.
Next level my ass.
Yeah. Mr. Carter's on. Hey, Mr. Carter. It says, good morning, fellas. Have to agree about Alex on the Quest 2 is incredible. You can't get a better experience for that price point.
Okay. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Now, do I need the sensors? I don't need the sensors for that, right?
No, so the Quest 2 has inside-out tracking, so there's no other sensors outside of
Bradley.
the
That's
and
what you were talking about yesterday. Yeah.
Yep.
I did watch. I know why you're such a giant fan of the PlayStation. I watched the Linus joint. Of course, he was making it look really, really good. The Linus Tips review. Not
so
review.
Here's why I'm not doing a PSVR 2. They complete all of my purchases from the PSVR 1 gone.
Oh, it's okay.
They did not move over the purchases from your PSVR 1 over to the PSVR 2.
Really?
Even if the PSVR 2 can play and they're re-releasing the exact same games on the PSVR 2.
That's such a dick move. I can't
it really is.
It's just a fu to the customer.
Well, I mean, and if you think about it, it's not like that install base was super huge, right? And the people who are buying the second one, that's not new people coming from the streets. VR is a pretty niche market, right? So it really is a big. Oh, you were a fan of the first one? No, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for that. But now buy all the same games again, and like it's just such a dick move. I get why they're doing it. They want that money, but it's
I don't think it's right.
If I invested in the little Wiimotes with the hockey ball with the ping pong balls on top, I'd be real upset right now. Real.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, man, anything that you're buying right now on, and by the way, Mike, you don't need to buy anything on the Meta headset. You could buy everything in Steam and just stream it to your headset if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah. But I need the controllers and all that though, right?
Well, I mean, you would buy the equipment, but like outside of that, like if you didn't want to give them money for software, like you don't need to do that.
Yeah. I would want to play the games in my Steam library, not Facebook games.
Yeah. Well, I mean, those are the native games, right? So you'd be playing the native games on there, and some games make sense for you to do that. But yeah, you don't need to if you don't want to.
This is all hyperbole. I'm not going to get into VR right now.
So Mike, question, because I want to know what I'm doing wrong.
You didn't say that. I asked you to say that one time. What's up?
I'm sorry.
Nothing. Don't be looking like that at me. What's the
problem? I'm asking you for help. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, dog. If you ain't talking about my problem, you ain't helping. So I made this cut, right? I made this cut for this head. Perfect. I now want to cut this head from this body so I can just have the body by itself, and it's not working.
Do you have any subdivision levels?
No, everything is merged together. Like I was able to successfully Boolean the head from this body, which I did, right? Now I want to take this new head that's by itself and cut it from the body.
Wait. So you just go back to the head?
Head.
Okay. And then if you invert the selection, is the body there?
No, it's not.
So I don't understand what you're saying.
I want to cut the head. I want to Boolean the head to cut this head off this body, and I just have the body.
So you only want the body for that one right there?
Correct. And I want to use the head as the cutter.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Slice the head off. Don't do that.
Which I did.
Slice the head at the neck. Listen to me. Slice the head at the neck.
Mm-hmm.
And then hide the head. Delete hidden. And then if you have to pull that neck up a little bit to match the other head, that's going to be the best way to go.
So this is just for now. Like I get what you're saying. I just want to understand why it won't cut. Like I don't understand why
you're making it's super it's way more complicated the way you're doing it. It has to it has to think about the shell that it's cutting into, which is filling almost the exact same space. And it's just going to be a big pain in the ass. Just split that head off, delete it, and then put the other head there in its place. Pull the neck up and join it if you want to.
The cutter needs to be down on the list. The
Okay.
cutter,
or you can just
be
ignore
down.
me and do what you're going to do.
No,
which
no,
is fine.
I hear what you're saying. I want to understand why it's not working. It should still cut though.
You're asking it
needs
to
to
do
be-
something that is pretty complicated because it's not like it's a completely different size. Like maybe even if you sized up the head a little bit or inflated it and then use it as a cutter, you might have a
Your
better time.
head is over the body. A boolean must be lower. Okay.
Yeah, you were.
Mike, I do feel you on
No.
that. He did ask you for help, and he's not listening.
No,
to
but
it.
Mike is telling me a different way of doing it. I want to know why the technology is not working the way it needs to work. It's still not working. Shit don't work. Why is not fucking working? This is why.
Oh, what you doing after the show?
We're probably taking my daughter to a little bluey thing at the mall. They have Bluey, like a little character, little Bluey character from the
Blue from
cartoon.
Blue's Clues?
Not quite.
What's
No, I
Bluey?
don't. I wouldn't bring any children around.
Hey, what's wrong with Blue from Blue's? You don't like
Yeah.
Blue?
No children around him.
Why did he turn out to be a weirdo?
I don't know. He gave me those vibes though.
Don't be starting no rumors about Blue from Blue's Clues.
Gave me
There you
those
go.
There
vibes,
it
though.
is. Thank you, Frederick. That was it.
But what was the problem?
I had Solo on.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
no,
voice- I like that.
there's a show called Bluey, Mike, and anybody with small children will know that show right now. You can't escape it. But yeah, going to a couple of the other pieces of chat before everything here. So Ruth says, Mike, I'll say this: try it before you spend your money on something much more expensive, and that will definitely not going to bring you all of the glory you're hoping for.
Yeah. I was just trying to future-proof it. But I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. So it's like this is all, like I said, it's hypothetical, man.
All moot.
I just spent a grip on a standing desk, so I can't.
Oh, really? Wait,
justify it.
which one did you get?
I went with the uplift. I got the uplift, 6-foot bamboo tabletop with the curve,
Okay.
the industrial base legs, and the little skateboard thing that you stand on and balance yourself.
Well, that's
So-
cool.
I put it together by myself the other day. That thing weighs like 1,000 pounds.
How do you like it?
It is upside down on my desk because I cannot lift it to turn it over by myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law is coming into town this weekend, so unbeknownst to him, see if I
That's
can
what
get
he's
it.
going to be doing.
Exactly.
Hey, what's up, bro? Help me with this table.
Exactly.
Nothing
Must
bonds
be work.
family together like putting together furniture. Am I right?
Heavy
Yeah.
manual labor.
yeah,
While
exactly.
you're at it, can you help me move these sideshow statues?
Does your brother-in-law dig what you do for like? Is he like geek out on what you?
He's a tech guy, so he likes tech stuff. So I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Yeah, that's fun. So, kind of going into what you're doing, Bradley. I know you were just asking for help for stuff, but like, can you elaborate a little bit on what was going on and what you need and what solved the problem?
Fucking suck. And here, that's what I learned.
What happened? I'm sorry, you broke out a little
Said
bit.
Booleans fucking suck. So I'll do it another way.
They're temperamental and they
It's
buggy.
very
little
temperamental.
buggy
Like,
too, but
it should work exactly how I need it to work, and it's not. But it's okay.
I find them they're lifesavers when they function the way they're supposed to.
Yeah, Frederick says, I like to do the Boolean operation in a folder so it doesn't create a separate tool that I have to copy and paste. It does it all in the same tool, hides the folders, and leaves the result.
You know what? There's an even better way to do it that Brad Brotman was showing me that I still can't get to work right, but you can do it. If you have your stuff in like it's all on how did he do this? I think it depends on what you have turned on. So you would turn on the things that you want to Boolean, and then you turn off solo, and then you go to your gizmo, right?
Yeah, I tried it that way, and then I had to revert to your way because I couldn't get it to work. Well, it worked, but it did weird stuff.
I couldn't get it to work. But if you click on the little gear and you go to Groats, if you're in here, man, let me know. I think it's remesh by union.
Yep.
And then what? Okay, it says mesh is partially hidden. All right, so let me try to unhide whatever's hidden. Well, is it this? Okay. This is okay. All right, so let's try it again. So click on this. Go to remesh by union. And it thinks about it. And then what, Bradley? You have to hit accept. What happens next?
Yeah, you have to hit accept.
Accept.
And then it should be calculating and making a new mesh.
I really wish I had saved first. No, it didn't. Oh, making a new mesh. Do it. Yeah, I don't know how to do it, man. But there's.
Yeah, I actually have a video walkthrough of him doing it, and with that video, it still wasn't working the way it was working for him.
But when it works, it's sweet. I saw him do it. It was pretty nice. We'll get back to you.
The cutter was visible. There's an eyeball on it. It's whatever. I'm over it.
Joe, what do you got going on right now?
I moved into my. I have a folder that has the head, because the head is doubled in this scene. I have a folder with the head symmetrical. I probably should use the stager, but I find the stager to be problematic for my needs, and it never works the way I need it to. So this is basically my makeshift stager that I could actually have multiple subtools in anyway. So I'm going to perfect the head in the symmetrical mode and then duplicate it. Because right now what I have on the either side is just a placeholder for the head that is not yet quite finished. I feel like I added enough to the body overall that I'm pleased with it in terms of, for now. I threw some color on just to play, but then I probably dynameshed some pieces already, so I lost that color already, which is fine. We were talking about this earlier. I didn't love the color anyway, and I don't care what happens to it right now. I just threw it on just to see what's up. And I'm not sure I like the red, so I might go with like grays and blues instead. So, but that's the nature of it. So yeah, I'm gonna get into this head and try to make this look perfect now.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's see. So Frederick says, yeah, remesh. I think
by union, remesh by union. Yep.
Remesh by union is definitely a good option. It's what I use to create the final watertight versions of a print. Sometimes it creates some weird stuff, but it's always fixable.
Yeah, I was
guys,
just the extra step.
If you guys haven't already done so, drop a like on the stream. It really helps the stream get out to new people. Share it out to anybody that you think would like the content. And that's where I'm going to leave the CTAs for now. We'll have more at the end of the stream. Guys, again, if you're just now joining, we do have a Sculpt Along competition going on right now. The theme is Doom, and you can see all of the rules in the Discord in the description below. Did we drop a Discord link to our Discord earlier today in chat?
No, we need that.
I did not know.
All right, so I'm going to do that now. Give me a sec.
Also, like I said, we have a new partnership with Gnomon. They have a very nice gift that we'll be giving away after this contest, which is a year's subscription to the Gnomon school. Big deal. And if you want to be considered for that, we'll figure out something. But in the meantime, I dropped a new tutorial for them on their site. Go to the Discord. There's a link to it, as well as a 20% off coupon. Use Mike T20 to get 20% off, and enjoy. Let me know if you like it.
There you go. Aldo is on. Aldo says, "Sorry, I missed the last few Saturdays, fellas. I've been having to get in line for some sneaker drops the past few weeks. That's fun." Hey,
What you getting, Aldo?
Okay.
What's the drop?
You know what's so funny though? Here, I'm gonna do this because I'm actually whoops, hit the wrong button. No. Hit the wrong button.
And how long will you keep them before they go on StockX?
There we go. See if I can hear something there.
Yeah, Frederick, that's what I ended up doing. That worked. Mike, when you do your sculptures, do you use ZRemesh in your Sculptors Pro with polygroups, or you use Dynamesh and then you use ZRemesh?
ZRemesh most of the time. Mostly. Just make sure that you don't have any groups that don't make sense.
Yeah.
So what I normally do is I will put it all together as one thing, like one group. Then do the first ZRemesh as like a half. Then I'll go in and split off the things that make sense as polygroups.
So that's how you resolve that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
can
you
messed around with it yesterday and I hear you.
Good.
I learned the hard way. Doing a straight ZRemesher with Sculptures Pro is a nightmare.
Yeah. So what I was trying to show is that I've been looking at sneakers this whole stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah. These right now are the ones that I'm looking.
Did you try
at.
StockX? StockX, you can probably get.
So here's the thing. One of my clients, this is what they sell. They sell high-end sneakers. So I'm really just getting inspiration so that when I go visit them next week, we can talk about what I'm going to get into.
Okay.
But yeah, I like these though. I'm pretty simple. I don't need anything.
If they cost that much, they probably cost less on StockX.
I'm on StockX here, and I was looking at the Jordan 4s, these retro ones, these black retro ones.
Did you look up the exact same pair you were looking at Amazon?
So let's check out these the one mids.
Cop some Jordans and some Dunks. Not going on StockX though. I'm a collector.
Hey, if anybody wants to lace me up with a nice little wedding gift of some Concord 11 black and white patent leather joints.
Oh,
those are the ones I've wanted my whole life and never got.
See how they're cheaper?
Mike actually just hit me up after the stream.
Oh shit. Okay. Say word.
Yeah, I didn't.
So
just hit me
that
up.
wedding gift is for you and your wife. Cool. All right, that's a lovely wedding.
Hey, she likes sneakers too, son.
She wants to see you in sneakers. Got it. Okay, cool.
Hey, listen. First of all,
Each their
If
own,
we
each
were to
their own.
compare our sneaker collections, I would lose by a big span. So she's not mad at me.
Your wife has you on it.
She's a sneakerhead. She has
Ah.
quite a collection.
Yeah, that's
Like it might be a problem. I'm just saying.
Aldo says he copped some Jordans and some Dunks. Not going on StockX, right? I think Bradley already read that. Jordan 1s aren't trendy anymore, so resale prices have dropped. Yeah, but that like I'm not collecting them. I'm actually putting them on my feet. And walking around.
Ardo says, "What size, Mike?"
11, son.
Aldo, if you are a collector, I'll hit you up after the stream too. I am actually developing their e-commerce website. So I'll let you know some of the things. Give you some scoops so you can get out of line. But I've never been a sneaker guy, like ever. Until I started looking at these because of this client, and now I'm excited to get into a pair of.
What would you say if I told you I knew where you could get your hands on 2,500 pairs of Yeezys today?
2,500 pairs of
Yeah.
Yeezys.
Yeah. Probably cheap.
Pretty cheap.
They want to get rid of them.
That's so funny.
They can't be given away.
Brad said,
Actually,
if I bought sneakers for $250, I'd have to also use them as a home.
Yeah, Tony's the sneaker guy of the group.
Yeah. Aldo says, if I can skip these lines, I'm always for it. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
Aldo,
I
do
got
you watch is it what's that show? Is it Sneakerheads on Hulu? What's that? There's a show. It was a series, I think, for a season about this dude whose whole mission was going out and collecting shoes. He would go to like all the latest drops. What's it called? If anybody knows, let me know. It was pretty funny. It was a good show. You know what I didn't do after that crash? Save. Be a good idea to save. Save your work, folks.
I really want to be done with modeling this guy today so I can go to Substance Painter next week. Oh, it looks like did Raul drop off? Looks like Raul dropped off.
Oh. Blame DeSantis.
Stuff keeps dropping out.
Okay, dope. I have to ask because I wanted to ask last week. Do you like the solo mode when your guy blinks in and out?
Yeah, that's dynamic solo. That's usually it's the saved out processing. If you have like not a lot of RAM and it's a problem for you to, if you turn that off, then you see all your subtools rotate along with it. So I mean it's just to put an ease on your processing power there.
Okay.
Everything just kind of relaxed. I got used to it. When I first saw it, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a bug, and I was worried that something was wrong. But now that I know what it is and what it's doing, I actually prefer it. But I don't need it because I just got a really good.
I was gonna say you got like a baller Mac.
Yeah, I amped up the RAM, so I probably don't need it, but it's just force of habit at this point. I do tend
I'm
to
looking like every time I look up, I'm like, why is it blinking out?
yeah. I guess if that's annoying just to watch happen, because I don't think about how the viewer is watching this. I think what I'm doing, but if that's annoying to watch, let me know and I'll get that turned off. Because I at this low right now, I'm not even at 10 million poly, so I don't need it yet. But when I'm in the 100 million poly range, that's when I turn it on. It's absolutely necessary.
Wow, do you go that high?
Yeah, I almost always get that high lately because I can, I do, and I usually make sure that I don't. And now that I got the RAM, I'm like, all right, I'm going there, guys. So that's. But yeah, I mean, I'm at I have subtools that are sometimes they get in at 30 million polys, just one subtool, and that's usually because I'll add sculptural detail and then hit it with contrast, and then it starts to kind of crack. It gives that pixelization crack. So I hit subdivide one more time, which is usually that's when my computer used to crash, but now it goes because it's good, and so I just leave it there. And then when I have to hand the file off, then I just warn them that it's an astronomically large file, and then I'll send them.
How's your internet?
But
I can answer that for myself.
Eric Sosa about that kind of stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, you just got to go there. You just have to take it that high, because that's what looks good, and people understand." And I was worried, you don't want to hand the file off if it's that big, but they don't care as long as it looks good.
As long as it looks good.
Yeah,
that's funny because I always sacrifice detail because I just don't want to get that high. So on this lino I'm working on with all the fur and everything, if I just subdivided it one more time, it would look even better. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Well, I mean, if it's the matter of a crash for yourself and a headache for anyone you're handing the file off.
Oh no, it's not going to crash, and it's just for me. I'm just stingy.
Yeah. It's a good workflow to try to practice to keep things low and be mindful of what's happening. You don't want it to be high poly just for the sake of it being high poly. It's got a certain purpose.
Yeah.
Mike sends a file hey Mike, I would love to open your file, but my system just can't do it. Just can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's you don't have 128 gigs of RAM? That's your problem.
Fred does ask, hey, Mike, do you like the M3 Max you got? Have you printed anything recently? I was thinking about getting a printer, and I don't know go with Frozen or Anycubic.
So I love all my Anycubics. I have not tried the M3 Max yet because I haven't set it up yet. As soon as I do, I will post pictures of the results. But I'm going to start. The first thing I'm going to do is Lino, actually, and finish my Acura. So yeah, but I know I love it. I think you should totally go with the. Hear good things about the Frozen 8K Mini, but if you want a nice big printing area for a really reasonable price, that M3 is pretty sweet.
All right.
What I like about Anycubic, they answer emails.
Hey, customer service is important.
That's what I'm trying to say. Do yourself a favor. Email the company and see whoever replies back. In my experience, Anycubic replies back.
You know who's not going to answer?
That's key.
Adobe. That's right. I said it.
Oh yeah. Adobe's we already got your money. Deal with it.
Adobe is I hate my customers.
ZBrush is pretty good about customer service, so that's another.
Yeah. So yeah, they are. They're really good.
Brad says at Fred, I'd say Anycubic all day. I haven't used any Frozen printers, but have used their resin, and I'm definitely in the Anycubic camp.
Nice.
And And Brad prints a lot.
Brad printed so much it became a problem.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. So guys, we are at the noon point. Why don't we kind of check in, see where we started, see where we ended up for the stream. Bradley, since we started with you earlier today, let's start with you as well. Where did you start today and where did you end?
So where am I? Give me a sec. I'll load my tool from earlier. So many tools. So this is where I started today. And where I am doing, I guess I'm doing like administrative work right now and trying to organize my stuff. I am getting ready to, I separated my head so I can start to put high detail there, and I separated my body, and I'm about to Z-remesh it so I can get subdivisions so I can start to detail the body. I want to at least finish sculpting this weekend so I can be in Substance Painter next week. So that means that I have to finish my high detail and then create a low res model to sculpt on.
Awesome. Looking good. What about you, Mike? Where did we start and where did we end?
Yeah, so we started like this. Oh, wait, cancel. Save first. Save, yes. So started like with this one right here. Okay. Started with this. Shot. Yeah, and now I am on this.
There we go.
Oops, solo. Try again. Yeah. So just did some poly painting. Did a little bit more detail on the little claw things, I guess is the scientific term.
Yep,
I
I think
heady
so.
for you guys.
No, yeah, I think that, the official scientific.
That's what they call them. Oops, let me move this out of the way. And poly painting, just went in and added some poly paint just to make it jump off a little bit, and started the teeth. So that's where I am right now. And the concept art, if you guys missed it, is this one right. I did do a face that I just didn't turn on, so his face is this guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that some more, but he does have a face.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that you added the face in there already.
Yeah, it sucks, so I wasn't really, trying to promote that too much. But it's getting there. Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
Thanks,
what about you, Joe?
I don't know how you can show your entire model back of because
I open up a previous save.
Oh, is that what you do?
I went to my quick saves and went to the first one in the list. Okay, that looks awesome, man. Freaking Joe.
This is where it started. Let me get the light back in the center. So this is where it started, and it's it was pretty rudimentary, and then you could just tell already. I just spent the last 20 minutes working on the main head that I had in Symmetry, and I intended to get color in today, but I guess I got lost in detailing, so I didn't get too much color done. So that actually will happen next session. And let's get the bodies on. Oh. Okay. So I guess it looks still pretty much the same, except that I got a lot more like that texturing done just by adding mass to all of the subtools and just adding that. I don't know what you call it, but it's just like that. On a spaceship, it would be called greeble, but on an organic form, it's just the little indentations of the flesh.
Yeah.
in the muscle, and it's still agreeable to me because it's just visual language that reads detailed organism. So I just added a lot of that, and even though it's slow going, it adds a lot. But at the same time, it doesn't look like I did too much. But I mean, when you toggle back and forth, it seems like it's a lot.
That's one of the reasons I like to show where we started to where we end.
Right.
A lot of times it doesn't initially jump out at you as to how much was actually done during the stream, and then every time you guys pull it up, it's just like, oh, whoa, okay, yeah, and that's a lot more.
Absolutely,
right?
Absolutely. And there's still like I didn't even touch the base, the shell on its back, so I got to get into that next time. So there's a lot here, and that's a testament to the concept art. There's so much going on that I just really want to get into every nook and cranny and make it justify the art,
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and join our Discord. We have a great community there. A lot of help, a lot of really good conversation happening on the Discord. Also, we have a sculpt along competition right now for an Intel desktop. So the way that you enter into that is by joining the Discord and following the rules that are listed on there for the sculpt along. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. Share this stream out to anybody you think would like the content. And the best way to support us outside of just simply being here and being a part of this awesome community is to go ahead and pick up some merch. Thank you guys very much for joining us on today's session, and we will catch you guys on the next one.
Peace.
Take it easy.
Take care.